Hi, Taurus. Welcome back to the Warriors Journey Tarot. This is going to be for the Taurus men. Let's see what we have for the Taurus men. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the men. For the Taurus men, I'm going to give it a try again. Yesterday, I couldn't do the dailies. I tried 3 times, and they were the worst readings, and I was yelling at air. Okay, like I was soup Nazi yelling next for the spirit guides because I was saying, you suck at your job. You're no good. Next one. Can somebody call in the real spirit guides? Like, I went nuts yesterday, okay, where I was yelling because the readings were so boring or weird. Okay, I tried. I'm talking 15 minutes in 3 times until I quit. And I did nothing productive that day, okay? You know, besides the regular being a mom and all that kind of stuff. So today, the energy was so different, so much better. This is for Taurus men. Taurus men. What do we have for Taurus for the weekend, please? It's for the weekend. So that's Friday to Sunday. May what? May 24th to the 26th. What do we have for the Taurus men? What do they need to know in love and romance, please, spirit guides? And again, I apologize for yesterday or for any spirit guides I offended. I think my tolerance was really low yesterday. I don't usually yell at spirit ever. I have lots of respect, but yeah, yesterday was bad. So please forgive me. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading? Thank you. We got the World. So this is for the Taurus men and 7 of Wands. Closing a chapter, closing a cycle. Could be somebody long distance. Okay, it's saying one cycle closes, another one opens. Why? Now what's clarifying this? 7 of Wands, blocking. This looks like somebody's just not having it right now, okay? There's somebody that the Taurus man is either you're blocking or you feel they're blocking, okay? So let's see what else there is. 7 of Wands is standing your ground, feeling kind of threatened. In love and romance, it could be a lot of people that are after you, you know, but you're kind of like saying no. Oh, yeah, it could be that. You're saying no. There might be one person that you like even, and you're saying no to everybody else. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. It could be read in so many ways, and I don't want to say it's one way if I don't fully know, right? This is just 2 cards. What else do we have? What else? There we go. Thank you so much. Got the High Priestess, 5 of Wands. Okay, so one is saying that trust your intuition. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just put out I posted a song, 5 of Pentacles song ago. This is what 5 of Pentacles is to me. And it was the Lauryn Hill with Bob Marley, Turn Your Lights Down Low. And I was saying that even though it doesn't last forever, it could be quite memorable and outstanding, right? So we got the 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles over here. This is showing that this kind of lack of faith. Okay, it's a card of lack. It's a card for Taurus as well, but it's a card of saying you feel out in the cold or you're purposely leaving yourself out in the cold. Okay, however you want to look at it. But in love and romance, when you have this capacity up to 5 with this person, it means that, you know, you're not really expecting much. You know, you are in for, like, you're down for a good time. And you know, you're not stupid. Like if it's something fantastic and amazing, you can always see what happens. But ultimately, when you're only open up to 5 of Pentacles, the full commitment doesn't happen, right? Like you could fall madly in love with someone and it doesn't last because it's 5 of Pentacles. There's a lot of conflict here, okay, with the 5 and the 5. 5 of Wands is showing this self-doubt, insecurity, like there's competition or something, or people are showing their egoic side. They look at, there's a lot of passion. And it's saying trust your intuition. When it comes to this lack energy, trust your intuition. You already know if you tune in, like you know what the person is like, you know what you're like, you can trust that, right? If you can't trust like ego. Okay, it says ego makes things complicated. Spirit is very simple, right? So 5 of Wands is saying there's competing interests, there's jealousy, there's feelings of conflict, like petty fights, insecurity. And when you get those feelings, you're just like, fuck it. I don't need this shit. And then you go, I'm not even in this that serious. It's 5 of Pentacles. Okay, fine. I'm down to have fun. I'm not taking this so seriously, right? But it's saying High Priestess could be Virgo energy. It is Virgo energy. Could be a Virgo, but it's saying there's a secret that's about to be revealed because she's the keeper of secrets. And also, if you are wondering, who is this reading about? High Priestess says, you know who this is about. And it's also saying to trust your gut instinct, your intuition, okay? Because everything else is showing like insecurities. All right, any other messages, Spirit? Thank you so much. Any other messages for the Taurus man for the 24th to the 26th in Love and Romance weekend reading? Any other messages, please, for Taurus? You got good energy, though. The energy's great. Okay, let's see. What do we have? What else is there? What else is there for Taurus? Thank you. Lovely. We like to see the wish card. This is the wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. It's beautiful. Ooh, and somebody wants to go in, Knight of Swords, and go after what they want. This is dating, reunion, celebrations, getting together. It's very social. Taking the leap. The Fool. Throwing yourself into the fire. Taking that leap of faith. Starting fresh. 7 of Swords. Somebody is possibly doing some recon, okay, in a sneaky way. Checking social media. This is a spyish type of energy, looking at info perhaps that you shouldn't be looking at, right? And how can I say this as a tarot reader? Because honestly, sometimes I feel guilty for doing readings on people, especially when I'm thinking about somebody in particular. But I try to get permission. Anyways, 7 of Swords. It can be when you leave something with 6 of Swords, okay, the card that comes before, something toxic, you're going to calmer waters, this new place. And sometimes there's a trial and error energy to 7 of Swords. Again, this like insecurity, like what's going to work, what's not going to work, like that kind of thing. And that kind of learning curve kind of thing. And then there's also the 5 of Swords. You see his hands grabbing the 5 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like, let's say, the two people's truth, yours and theirs. 5 of Swords is winning at all costs. Like, if I have to recruit, if I have to spy, if I have to hack, if I have to, do some underhanded things to get my wish fulfillment, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to ask my friends to help type of situation. Queen of Swords, that could be you, that could be a person, somebody who is a little hardened, sharp with their speech, honest, has integrity. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Lovely. Wheel of Fortune and Magician. Wow. Somebody's manifesting big time. Wheel of Fortune and Magician. Okay. You're bringing... Okay. If this is for work, it's fantastic. If this is for love, somebody coming back into your life. The Wheel of Fortune spins, brings them back. Magician is you manifested this. The Magician has all the tools to manifest, okay? So they're like, sometimes in lower polarity, you can call them a player. Higher polarity, you're like, damn, they can get whatever they want. They're really good at what, they look good. They're cultured. They're well-traveled. They're smart. They're accomplished. They're, confident. They have everything to be able to manifest in love. You manifested something very, very, very good. Wheel of Fortune. Super fortunate, exciting, big energy. This is both karmic. I mean, in the sense of karma, right? Like major arcana. Look how much major arcana you got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All fake cards. So what are the piddly, measly energies? Insecurities. Okay? Insecurities. And there's a part of you that you're thinking like that song, Turn Your Lights Down Low. Okay, I'm going to throw it back in there again. You're like, because you're an earth sign. Like I kind of like that. That doesn't even sound like a bad thing. Because if that's the least that I can get from this relationship, that's still worthwhile. Okay, that's amazing. But it's more than that. This is insecurities. This is big. Karmic, like wonderful energies. But you know what? You don't have to take my word for it. Let's pull some love oracle cards and see what Spirit has to say. This is the Romance Angels, and I swear I'll get other love decks. I want to get those love decks with all the writing on them and stuff. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. It just fell out. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Wedding. You deserve love. You're lovable. Passion. Oh my God. Engagement. Release your ex. I'm going to put all this. Wedding. Give your relationship a chance. If you, and this is where I'm going to have to get like intuitive here. If you feel like you wanted to walk away, if you feel like you have your doubts, self-doubt, doubting your person, or you have insecurities, or you're like, think of it in the way of like, you're thinking in a way of, you'll take the bare minimum, and even a bare minimum, because you're very practical and realistic. Like, even if the bare minimum is 5 of Pentacles, like that kind of like fast love, that's like amazing and fun. And even if it hurts a little bit, like you're like, oh, I can deal with that. No, that outlook is because it says wedding, your parents' relationship, or the person's relationship. Somehow the examples that you had from your elders of their marriages and relationships has left you with like this kind of trauma or, negative mindset around commitment and relationship. So it's saying, give your relationship a chance. Don't be in that lower energy, because that's all ego and that's all like trauma kind of stuff. You deserve love. Okay, they're telling you, you deserve it. If you think you don't deserve it because you saw other examples that didn't work out in your life, and so your hopes aren't that high, and you think you're being practical, it's saying you deserve love, you're lovable. Passion, engagement, okay? And then release your ex. And that will go to trauma bonding and stuff. There's a lot of people holding on to ex energy, and meanwhile they'll have moved on. And you're still stuck. I don't know. Is that sentimental or is that like trauma bonding? Right? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna. What? Spirit? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What deck? What deck? Okay. I feel like I always act like I'm gonna do some new decks. Or use some new decks. I want to, but like, it's a love reading, so like I'm just gonna use the love decks. Whispers of love. Spirit guides, can we get some more messages for this Taurus man? What do they need to know for the weekend, 24th to the 26th of May? Thank you so much. There we go. Look at that. See? Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. That is the Fool card. Where is it? Take the leap of faith. Shoot your shot. Take a chance. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. There you go. Amazing. Thank you, Spirit Guide. We're going to keep going with the love decks. Now, I have to use the Journey of Love because that's the most like in your gut, in your heart chakra messages. Let's go. Spirit Guides. What do we have? What do we have? Your energy is so great. My God. It's so high energy. Lovely. What do we have? What do we have? Spirit Guides, what do we have for the Taurus man for the 24th to the 26th of May? The weekend love reading. So happy for you, Taurus. This is exciting. This is you getting out of your comfort zone, shooting your shot, being, having faith and taking that leap of faith. It's beautiful. And it's going to be fantastic. So what do we have? What do we have for the Taurus man? For the Taurus man here. What does he need to know for the 24th to the 26th this weekend in love and romance? What does this Taurus man need to know? What advice or guidance is there, Spirit, for the Taurus man this weekend in love and romance? For the 24th to the 26th. Any messages? There we go. Thank you. The Christ flame. On the bottom, we've got devotion to the small. But we're only going to read one. 31, the Christ flame. So I'm just going to put the crystal on there so you know which one I'm on. Okay, and I'm wearing the moonstone because it's full moon in Sag. All right. The Christ flame. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine. Opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of the Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, it too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing action and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and living a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or do not watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you are connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart, bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now. You are exactly where you are meant to be and doing exactly what you are meant to be doing. Keep going. And then there is a poem with every message. So this poem says, "Love is more than words can define. It is a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It is a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more." Was that a mic drop or what? It's saying exactly what this message is saying. Okay, you're somebody who's, whether you're introverted or extroverted, super conscious of being of benefit and healing to the world. Having said that, when it comes to love, the poem, like the other side, is saying this hope for giving yourself and being open to someone else. And then this realization, it's like this fool taking the leap, the fool card, right? Into something where you might not have even thought about it, right? With the Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, you might have become jaded, even with the wedding and relationship a chance or whatever. Take a chance, give your relationship a chance. The fool. Basically, it's saying that this is something major that's going to bloom and blossom, and to take this leap of faith. All right. Now, how do I keep these readings short? Like, I just don't know. And that's why it's a problem, because then I don't do them because it takes so long for every video. But here's the Work Your Light Oracle card. Because we got the Christ flame. Let's put the Christ flame on a pedestal, little stand, because all the spirit guides, the gods, goddesses, saints, I have to put them on a stand. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? For the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Spirit guides, what do we have for the Taurus man? What do we... Ooh, thank you. See, this deck loves you. Look at that. Imrama. This is pilgrimage. Where are you being called to journey to? The initiation, rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. Ooh, someone's going on a trip. Some kind of religious pilgrimage. And even it says if you're not going there, like mentally you can go there. Imrama. Anyways, let me read it. They're short. And 108. How auspicious. It's 108. Like the beads on a mala. 108. Okay, so Where are you being called to journey to? The Celtic word imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we're going, but our soul knows the way. If you pull this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. Let's put the crystal there, okay? It could be a physical, ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place both within us and to the planet as well. You're being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you're being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. And there's a work your light activation. It says, hold the card on your heart and say, may seeds of light long ago planted begin to rise. I am ready to remember ancient secrets from lands that my soul knows from times past. May I be held by the ancient lineages that my soul has served, and remember that I don't have to do it all alone. That was very powerful because I just got the blessings from that. You know, when you get that gulp feeling like that, yeah, that just happened. It was beautiful. The initiation, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. This deck is super high vibes. Like, just beautiful. The inner temple. Like it's a heart cleanser. The initiation. Where are we here? This is not in alphabetical order. It's like there's no numbers. It's based on what? Suit 5. What it 70. There we go. Okay. The initiation. Rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. See, they're both about going on a sacred pilgrimage trip. You're planning some kind of religious spiritual trip. You're very spiritual. There is a temple in India that looks terrifying from the outside, but inside it is filled with jewels and is one of the most loving places imaginable. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required. I can't talk. Is required to take to reach somewhere sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Work your light action. You're going somewhere sacred. Let it crack you open. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Now, is there something I can end this with? What can I do? We'll just do Sacred Traveler because you're going on a trip. So let's use that deck. The Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn. I love Denise Linn decks. I love Elena Fairchild decks. Okay. Let's get a Sacred Traveler card, please, Spirit Guides. Can we please get a message here for the Taurus man? It looks like he's going on a pilgrimage, a religious pilgrimage, something spiritual, a trip. I don't know, some kind of initiation. Any messages for the Taurus man for the weekend, the 24th to the 26th? What does Taurus need to know? What does a Taurus man need to know, please? What does a Taurus man need to know for the weekend of the 24th to the 26th? What does a Taurus man need to know for the 24th to the 26th, please? Thank you so much. What does the Taurus man need to know for the 24th to the 26th? There we go. Thank you. First light, beginning a new cycle. Yeah, like the Fool. Leap of faith, starting fresh. Beautiful. Let's see what first light is. On the bottom, valiant courage. Take action with passion. We'll read both. Okay. First light. So it says, card meaning a new day has begun in your life. You're at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean. That's the Fool card. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that no longer empower you, it's now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. Release the X. Okay. Sacred Traveler wants you to know the traveler faces east toward the sunrise and affirms that a new day and a new cycle have begun. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the Sacred Traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle. In the cycle of life, the plants die in the autumn, so there can be new birth in the spring. The sun rises and the sun sets. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Face fear about the unknown. Where are we here? Face fear. Where are you? Face fear. Yeah, about the unknown and be willing to begin anew. You will succeed. Beautiful. And then we got valiant courage. And I'm going to end it with a goddess deck, okay? Take action with passion. Card meaning, this isn't the time to be timid or hold back. Gather your inner resources and go forward gallantly with your banner of truth waving in the wind. Throw your shoulders back and move forward fearlessly. Take risks. It's okay to feel afraid. Just don't let it stop you. Don't play safe. Opportunities will pass you by otherwise. Speak up for yourself. Honor your truth. You are a light bearer for others. Through your example, people find and act on their truth with courage and grace. This deck wants you to know the Sacred Traveler sometimes experiences the unexpected on the road. Perhaps a bear appears or someone with less than pure intentions emerges from the woods. Courage doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It means that in spite of fear and hesitation, you take action. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Any journey of the heart needs courage, and you're on such a journey. It takes bravery to go forward when you can't see around the next corner, but do it anyway. Do not allow yourself to be limited by the beliefs of others or even your own limiting beliefs. Go beyond boundaries of self-imposed barriers. Live passionately, valiantly, and courageously. Beautiful. All right. So the only question is, what deck am I going to use? And I usually would use the African Goddess Rising, but I love my goddesses. So I'm going to use the Divine Feminine Oracle deck by Megan Watterson. Okay. Beautiful goddesses, saints, ascended masters, dakinis, spirit guides. Can we please get one spirit oracle message for the Taurus man for the weekend of May 24th to the 26th. What do they need to know, please? What spiritual guidance is there for the Taurus man? This very spiritual Taurus man. What message is there for him? For the 24th to the 26th. What do they need to know? Whether in love and romance or just generally, what do they need to know, please? For the weekend, what guidance is there for their highest good? For the 24th to the 26th. For the 24th to the 26th. As I'm shuffling, I'm looking at my cards from the other deck, the other spirit deck. I'll try 3 more times, and if it doesn't come out, I'll use the other deck. That's 2, and this is 3. All right, see, I'm supposed to use the other deck. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck, and I'm going to pull down the cards that I have here just so we have the full deck. Okay, I won't show you what they are. And this deck is called Tantric Dakini Oracle. I have actually my mother has the original. I think it goes for like 500 now. So they made a reprint. So I got the regular reprint. All right. What do we have here? Please, spirit guides, what message is there for the Taurus man for the weekend of the 24th to the 26th of May. What guidance is there for their highest good? Now, Taurus, last time you guys got Ganesh. What do we have for this weekend, please? What do we have for this weekend? There we go. See? See? I told you. As I was looking at the cards up there, I was like, this is the one you're supposed to use for this person. Soma, mushroom is on the bottom. But we're going to read this. Abundance. I know you like that, Taurus. Abundance. All right. Let's read it. As if we don't know what that is. 46. All right. It says, let's put this on there. Abundance, okay? Abundance bears the number 46, signifying the fulfillment of the self in harmony with the world. According to the classification by elements, this is a water card, normally related to the suit of cups. So like the Ace of Cups. It's Ace of Cups. That's inner peace, self-love, babies, baptism, new love, offering love, an offer of love. It's amazing. Okay. Normally related to the suit of cups in the minor arcana of the traditional tarot. Situated high in the mind sky, a silver chalice is depicted overflowing with gold coins. The chalice represents the self, or a position which is being offered to the self. The golden coins symbolize the inner riches. That's so beautiful. It's the inner riches. Either literally or alchemically as the transformation of spiritual light. Alchemically, the chalice is the hermetic vessel formed of purest silver, representing the moon of the intellect. And the gold coming from this chalice is evocative of the inner sun of vitality, burning up all impurities and distilling the elixir of life. The image depicts a time of distribution of riches, either in the world or in the realm of the psyche as secret teachings. Divinatory meaning. Rely on the capacity of the self to bring about a fortunate change in circumstances. It suggests material abundance or spiritual attainment, depending on the location of this card on the Tree of Life chart. And that's according to the spread. Okay, we didn't do the spread. It suggests the fulfillment of desires, particularly with reference to a question put to the oracle. At the base center, it tells of material riches. Okay, so it's saying on the line, like on the spread, where would it be? But we're going to go to, because it's a love reading, right? So I'm just going to go to the heart chakra, okay? When located at the heart, it suggests a wealth of emotional experience in the future and generosity, either in the material or spiritual sense, depending on the other influences. Okay, so anyways, at the throat, it represents creative achievement. In the head center, it tells of the outcome of the question. Meditate on the creative chalice. Now, I'll just tell you the rest of them. At the base, it tells of material riches or sexual harmony. In the spleen, it relates to the digestion and utilization of earth resources within the body. At the navel center, the indication is of good fortune in all undertakings. So any way you look at it, it's fantastic. Okay, that's the Ace of Cups. But it's not just speaking to self-love, and it is actually, it's inner wealth. It's not just speaking to gold coins and abundance, which it also is speaking to. It's talking about your inner wealth. Okay. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading for the weekend. It's amazing. So have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.